Hey there everyone, Hanyou here, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. Brief reminder that there is a poll link in the description down below, and help me decide what to play next, or continue playing, or maybe start something new with one of the newer games that have come out recently. So yeah, let's carry on, shall we? New Neo World program? This word, Neo World, that's technically two words, just saying. I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. Oh my. The Neo World program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. I think I prefer Neo World program compared over that, but program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World program, individuals such as the ultimate programmer, the ultimate neurologist, and the ultimate therapist were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World program allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Is that where we are right now? Is that what's going on right now? Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Interesting. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. That sounds extremely useful. Like, really, really useful. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Wow. Okay, it sounded real good, and then it kind of just fell apart on itself. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world, program, a feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted, and a feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, and the trust I felt until now, it's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. Ah! I screamed loudly as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I am starting to accept that. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice!
You gotta raise the flag more in order to clear my character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up? Including me too? Neo World program edited truth bullets. This is probably going to be a short episode because I sense a trial. Hey, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it. This hallway. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but... Oh my. The whole wireframe thing is a bit much, but...
Well?
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real, and the nocebo effect is the exact opposite. Which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions, if the brain believes something is real, it will become real. Why would you bring that up all of a sudden?
Huh?
Huh?
Oh my.
Huh? I am not sure. I do not fully understand. What the heck? Oh. We're getting to that point, aren't we? The moment you discover that the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear. Big object. Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. But what in the world is it? And the moment I looked at that object... What? Welcome. Welcome to the Neo World program. A person. It's the ultimate programmer. I like how it says not female right there. No identifier. Fujisaki. Floating person is talking to me. Who is it? No, is this even a person in the first place? I am not quite a person. I am simply an artificial intelligence program. Well, I'll be damned. It would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. That's the name my master gave me when he created me. Well, I'll be damned. Alter Ego survived the killing, the killing school life. That's very surprising. I'm wondering how that happened. But yes, okay. Chihiro. That's the name I was looking for. It was blocked by the thing in the corner. It can talk. But what are you? Alter Ego, artificial intelligence program? I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sorry. It's almost 4 in the morning. Give me a break. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn it, it's that feeling from earlier again. This floating. Like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet on the ground, like I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program? The Neo World program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I am to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, the school you're in. Its appearance, the space is entirely under the virus's influence. It appears this space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program. Most of its words, I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There's no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality. All the mysteries, all the truths. They're all just fiction. Is that... Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope. A program for creating hope. But the fact that we're here and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories of any time period you set it to. So Monokuma was right, we did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me too. Booting the program on the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy while it's still in its experimental stage. I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us. But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry, I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable. I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the Observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all. But the Observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they'd seem the same as everyone else. You know, I had an original theory in the first Danganronpa that it was all a simulation, it was all in a virtual world, and you're telling me that my theory for the first game is actually true for the second game? That's devious, man. I love it. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they'd seem the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? Sorry. As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there's no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities which contained my authority to build the world. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. She's probably talking about Monokuma Rock and the Funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell just by communicating with her. Why do you keep referring to him as a her when it clearly states right there, not female? Which means this supposed virus is so smart that it suppresses this alter ego. If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Damn it, what the heck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one? That's so freaking irritating. But how did that virus infect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically? Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility, but the only person who could enter that facility is someone who was a member of the Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that was... Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? Observers added a truth pulse. Neo World program has been updated. But It's true that the virus is powerful, but that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas. So, it has a limit too. A limit. If it took over an overseer, then it has to follow the rules of an overseer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Hey! Come on now!
Even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you.
How strange.
If you're gonna say something more, suppose that Suppose that you exist between life and death of yourself is inevitable, so it can be parallel to the deflection based on the definition of existence that constitutes the relationship. From here, the paradigm changes results by being cut off rapidly and causes a situation where he's trying to provide. Basically, what he's doing is the paradox theory, where if you provide an artificial intelligence a paradox, it will shut down, essentially. Basically force a shutdown due to overuse of processing power, right? Change results by cutting off rapidly and causes a situation where your own existence is unobservable and accelerates and crosses with the joint ownership of the world and the situation from the situation from the context invites your okay. Hey? I think Monokuma broke. Okay, I think Monokuma broke alter ego. And apparently the paradox theory works. Whoa. Okay, all of a sudden it's Makoto. What the heck? What just happened? You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there? Is there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side. I'm currently talking to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right here, I hope. Looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Just who is this guy anyway? Is he our ally? Yes he is. Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. But first I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. but this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam, right? Graduation exam ground, right? You know 11037. That's the number we found at Nezumi Castle. The door to the ancient ruin was supposed to open after you all finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that 11037. Password in the... I'm trying to see if that is leet for anything, and I can't really think of anything. In a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who sets the password to that number. That number contains a secret, so I'm right. It is code for something. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future, but that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In a worst case scenario where an observer who is the role of teacher goes rogue, I've prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown sequence? Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. Rock!
Say what?
What was that just now? Hey, Hajime, what was that weirdness just now? Nothing really. I see. Anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. It's that no good artificial if that no good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in again. Did Monokuma not notice what just happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, about that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see, it'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. You guys have a weapon, a very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might, so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is all up to you. Do your best. Do our best, huh? But what do you have? What do we have to do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear, but still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? Isn't this... It's the same for the killings, too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? 11037. Holy shit! I know what it is! It was the first clue in the first case in the first game. If you read it upside down, it says Leon. I get it now. Brilliant! Brilliant! I love it! Shutdown sequence has been added to Truth Bullets. I get it now! It's brilliant! Alright! I don't know why it took me so long to realize that. I'm like, he says it holds significance, and then I'm like, wait a second. I'm looking at it like forwards and backwards, and then I realized it's upside down. And it clicked. It all made sense now. It all makes sense now. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, please leave it a like. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. Don't forget to vote in the poll in the description down below. And until next time, everybody, have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye.